Hello, Jeff. Thanks for sending your swing in the Golf Digest Challenge. My name is Mike Richards. I'm going to analyze your swing today. You know, it looks to me like you do a lot of good things in your setup and your swing. There's a couple of things I want to kind of pinpoint here. Looking at the left side of the screen, I did this with another guy earlier. I want you to notice, it looks to me like you've got your club going one direction. Let's say it's going fairly straight out to here, but it certainly looks like your feet are going in another direction and your shoulders are trying to go square. So I'd like to see you square all those things up to where they match out. So let's get some clubs on the ground pointing you in the direction you want to go, and put one over here and try and get your body parallel. Right now you've got converging lines, not parallel lines. With that being said, you have a pretty good job, a pretty good handle on what the heck's going on in your golf swing. I really like this position at the top of your swing. Let me back it up a little bit. Your camera kind of jumps around on me. I think that's a pretty decent position right there. Now, when you look at what I'm talking about decent position-wise is, I like where the club is at and where the hands are at. Now let's move to the right side of the screen. Jeff, when you look at this right side of the screen, I want you to be aware of your left hip right here. I don't like the way that looks. To me, you don't really get that weight loaded correctly back here on this thigh. You have some weight almost looking like it's pushing more this way, and you almost false trap yourself. See, when I see the top of this backswing, your left hip is outside your knee. That to me is a false turn or a false trap. You've got to have a little bit more movement back and into this right leg. I'm not saying sway it back, I'm saying make sure it gets back braced nice solidly against that right thigh. Now, when you come through to hit this ball, you don't move forward. You start good, come down nice to there, strike the ball, and both feet are planted on the ground. So that's putting a tremendous amount of torque on your back right there. You've got to get this foot moving. That foot needs to finish clear up on his toe. And even over here, when you hit this golf ball, you're going to see how flat-footed you are after contact. And now, by not moving your body like that, you're also losing some power and direction. I mean, you might be pull-topping these things or thinning these balls out there. That looks very painful, very unorthodox with your lower body. You've got a tremendous amount of hip rotation, but you got to relieve some of that pressure off that back by getting that foot up. I'm going to show you a picture here. You've seen this guy swing recently, Kenny Perry. Now, you're going to watch his feet. And watch how he stays on the ground, on the ground, on the ground, on the ground. Then he comes up. So there's all kinds of ways to swing a golf club. And your feet stay on the ground, but boy, I'll tell you what, you better be moving forward. And you can see eventually Kenny Perry moves that foot. Otherwise he'd have a really bad back and he wouldn't hit the ball nearly as far as he does. Okay? So the two things I would say to you is, let's get our body squared up. Let's fix that left hip in the backswing. Make sure that weight kind of works more in the right thigh, Jeff, and then get through it. Feel like you get that weight to your left side till you can see all the spikes in that right shoe. So we'll get the toe of your shoe a little bit more dirty than what it is right now. Jeff, those are the things I'd work on. Good luck to you. Hopefully that helps out. And thanks for sending your swing on the Golf Digest Challenge.